Hey guys, it's Aubrey Yandow from the Coastal Confidence, and today I'm here in my apartment bringing you guys inside to talk about a little home decor. Home decor has always been a passion of mine, and I've lived in several apartments, so I really got to dip my toes into decorating with different spaces, different scenarios, and different areas, regions of the country, really. And today in our apartment, this is Matt and I's apartment in Dallas, I'm kind of going to show you guys how to make an apartment into segments so that you have a dining area, a living area, a working area, a sleeping area, which is something that has been really helpful for me since I work from home. So I'm going to bring you inside of how to turn like a little corner of a room into a dining room. Specifically, I have 3 tips and tricks for you guys when it comes to decorating your apartment and making it seem like a home. And I'm talking a small area. This dining room area is just one corner of our apartment, and I'm going to show you how I tied the corner and the 2 walls into each other, making it almost appear as its own room or part of the apartment. There's 3 ways, and we're going to start off with the first way, which is mixing textures. I think this is really important, but also keeping it somewhat cohesive. So our table is actually a metal farm table. I would never say that my decor aesthetic is farmhouse. It just doesn't do anything for me, and I grew up in more of an urban, I think, area, so farmhouse just doesn't really appeal to my personal aesthetic. But I really liked the idea of a large table, which is kind of where the farmhouse kitchen table comes from. So when I saw this, I think it's zinc metal farmhouse table from Anthropology go on sale 2 years ago, I instantly bought it, and I had a coupon, so it was quite affordable, and it's really heavy. I mean, I can't lift it. It is made of metal, and I thought it was a really urban twist on farmhouse decor. It's because my farmhouse table is zinc topped, and so long I knew that I was going to need a centerpiece for it, but I knew I did not want to make the centerpiece metal because I just thought it would look silly having 2 different types or colors of metal. But I thought it would be fun to add some natural tones, so I got a centerpiece that is actually made out of wood, as you can see. And the wood really lightens up the middle area, and it's a different texture, as I said, than the metal top, kind of bringing in your eye to the center of the table, and also making the table more feminine because it is literally a metal slab, which, as I said, I do think my style is in between farmhouse and urban, but I did want to tone down the urban or masculinity of the zinc table with wood. Then we upped up again and brought in a 3rd texture, which was kind of my inspiration for this whole room, and it's this vintage American flag. I found it on eBay, and it was just about, I think, like $38. I don't know the exact date it was made, but it is written on the tag, the day and the manufacturer. But I really looked for a vintage flag because of the texture. I love how the cotton blend is so soft, and how you can see that it's lightly aged, which I know you can do yourself, but I was really looking for a specific texture when I was looking at the flags. So this flag texture I really loved. It was cotton and soft, and again, it toned down the masculinity of the zinc and brought in another texture, which is fabric. So our 3 textures we used were metal, which our chairs are metal, our table is metal, wood, and cotton. Cotton flag and cotton flags over here as well. So those were the 3 textures we thought would be fun to make this cohesive, but also not metal on metal on metal or wood on wood on wood. I mean, it's really important to add different textures and bring your eye to the area. My 3rd recommendation for making a small area into a designated living space is by bringing in height. So if I were to take this away, this whole area would really lose its pizzazz. I don't want to take it away for the fact that I don't know if I could put it back in the exact spot. But with the table being bare, it really did look like it was missing something, and I knew I needed some height, even with the rack. I got the wood centerpiece rack first, and I still felt like it was missing something. At first I was like, maybe I'll put candles, but it just wasn't tall enough. So I decided to bring in height so that when you're sitting in the living area, which is diagonal in the other corner of our living space, you are brought to the attention of these center pieces or flower arrangements, which are the same height as our pennants. So your eyes directly, instead of going to the table, they go up a little bit and you kind of see the whole space. So height is really important to tying in, again, making a room more of a room and less of just like a table and some chairs. I knew I wanted to do a glass vase because I love glass vases, so the middle piece is a glass vase. And then I knew the other two should be a white or a cream color because our walls are cream and there's obviously white in here, and I knew the pendants would be backed with white. On that note, I knew I needed a pop of color, and I, again, aren't too colorful in my designs. I love kind of an urban, more moderate colored living area. So I like to decorate my pops of colors either by a brown or a green. So for this instance, I did both brown and green. I will say decorating with cotton really isn't my favorite. It doesn't do anything for me, but I really liked this because A, it was cheap and I needed a few of these, and flower arrangements can get expensive, especially out of college, but also because of all the details of brown. We have our cream vase, again, keeping with the cream of the walls and of the vintage flag. We have white cotton to tie in the white of our pennants, and our pop of brown, which again is what I like to accentuate a space with, which I know isn't too exciting, but I'm just telling you what I like to do. And I think that's all I have for you guys today. Do let me know below if home decorating or home inspo videos is something you'd like to see more of. It's something that I'm really passionate about and really love doing, and I'd love to share my advice and tips with you. So do comment that below. Besides that, we release videos every Wednesday, so subscribe. If you want to get exclusive content of New England travel and what's going on there, make sure you're also subscribed to our newsletter. That goes out every Sunday, and it's exclusive content only sent to the email list. So that's really important too if you kind of want to know what's happening around New England. Make sure you're friends with us over on all of our social platforms. And that's about it. I'll see you guys here next Wednesday, and do let me know below if you want to see more of these videos. And thanks for watching.